Good evening, everyone. It's Steve here again. Another issue of Beer Day. Okay. First of all, I got a dad joke for you. What's the most popular fish in the ocean? A starfish. Anyway, tonight I found two different beers. They're both really good beers I've had before, though one is a variation I have never seen before. It's interesting. The first one, and I figured out which one we'll try. We'll find out here in a second. The first is the Black Butte 34 Imperial Porter. That Black Butte always does these special ones, I think once a year. I've had like three or four different years, and they're really good. They're pretty strong. This one's 11%. It's porter brew with chocolate, coffee, vanilla, milk, sugar, and aged in bourbon barrels. So it actually sounds pretty good. The other one is my personal favorite of all dark beers is the Abyss. The Abyss to me is, I really personally think it's probably one of the tastiest beers I've ever had. Well, this one here has coconut in it. I'm not a big fan of coconut, but in beer it really is I like that taste in a beer, but raw coconut as itself, it really doesn't do anything for me. But in beer, it really is good. So we're going to make a decision here. I haven't figured out which one of these I'm going to open up yet here. And let's see, this Deschutes is, says, okay, it's, boy, this is 14.3% alcohol. Good Lord. That'll knock your socks off. But it sounds, I don't know, my gosh, it's a tough one. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to go with the Black Butte, because I've had the Abyss. I'm really curious about the coconut. We'll probably save that for next Friday. So I'm going to open this Black Butte Porter. Let's see what this does. Okay. Got a couple saved on the side because I have a couple of friends that like to sample beers with me, and I'm saving a couple for a couple friends here. So let's try this trusty dusty beer glass here. This is from Dick's Last Resort down in Las Vegas. My wife got this free. She bought a drink and this came with it. This is a kind of an interesting restaurant. The waitresses insult you and everything, or like whatever you like. It's actually a pretty cool place. So anyway, here we go. Let's try this out. We're gonna pour this in here. Oh yeah, that is really nice and dark. You can see how dark that really is. Yeah. Okay, well, let's try this thing out. Let's see. And actually on the side it says, cheers to our 34th anniversary with the Imperial homage to Black Butte Porter. This year we took inspiration from the dessert tiramisu, which translated from Italian means cheer me up. Raise a glass to raise your spirits. Well, nothing wrong with that. So let's give this a shot and let's give this a test drive. So, oh wow, yeah, definitely chocolate, coffee. You get a little of the vanilla in there. Again, I'm not a sophisticated person, and if I'm tasting it, one of these professionals will be like, "Oh yeah, I can taste all this stuff." So if I'm tasting it, it's got a pretty strong taste then. So this is actually really good. It doesn't have that, it doesn't have that. It says it's aged in bourbon barrels, but it doesn't really have that strong bourbony taste that you get in some beers. Some of the bourbon barrel aged beers are just like drinking a big cup of bourbon, and personally, I like bourbon, but I don't want a 16-ounce glass of it or a 12-ounce glass. So this is pretty good. Oh, yeah. So if you find this one someplace and you like dark beers, you'll probably like this one a lot. So, well, anyway, it's Friday, so that means it's Happy Beer Day, and cheers.